Yo, what is up guys? It is Benjamin Ramsey here, and today guys, well, I wish this video was clickbait. This was like 6 months ago. This was a long time ago, alright? So guys, I am home alone right now. It feels so weird. Usually my little sister's over there just like playing Roblox, and then my dad's usually running around the house doing chores and stuff. And usually like my mom's at work and my older sister's at work too. My mom and my older sister are at work right now, but my dad just recently started back work. He works at a school, if you guys are wondering. And my little sister's first day of school is today. Like, it feels so weird being home alone. It also feels really weird that I'm not going to school. Like, I'm getting like a really weird vibe today. I'm just gonna say that right now. Like, I feel like I got early release, except I don't have school. Like, I went to the gym this morning to work out and stuff, like a normal time, like when kids were at school and stuff. It's so weird. I'll get used to it though. To all the people that are going to school and stuff, college, whatever, I want to wish you guys the best of luck right now, especially through the times you're going through right now. We'll all get through this, alright? So, let's get on to the story. So, this was back in February. This was like, what day was this? I can look this up. It was a single digit in February. That's all I know. It was a long time ago. It was February 4th, I think it happened. No, it was February 5th. Wednesday, February 5th, this thing happened, alright? This was a long time ago, guys. Like, I'm telling you. So basically what happened was, it was Friday night. This was like just a few days before it happened. You know, I had some fun with friends and stuff. They like to smoke. I'm not really friends with them much anymore. And you know, I'm not really much into smoking, if you guys want to. I'm not really into drugs or anything. Like, I don't really care about drugs or anything. I'm not really with all that, you know. I like to have fun in life, and my definition of fun is not smoking, drinking, doing all that kind of stuff. It's more like physically doing stuff. I love watching YouTube videos like Danny Duncan, Ross Creations, because it seems like they have the time of their life, and they don't have to smoke. They don't have to vape. You know, like, they seem like they have so much. It seems like a waste of money too. So I just don't do all that. I do get that anxiety, but I mean, I just rub it off my sleeve, you know what I'm saying? That was a crazy night, alright? And then over the weekend, I came in car and smelled like straight drugs, alright? Like straight drugs. I was like, oh my goodness. Like, I need to like air this out. I need to get a car wash. I need to get my interior washed for sure, because what'll happen is I'll go to school and, you know, like, dogs are gonna search cars and stuff like that, and so are people. I can't get caught because these drugs were illegal, by the way. So I think a lot of you guys know the path I'm going right now. So it was Monday and I felt sick. It was just a cold. It wasn't like COVID or anything. This was February, guys. Like, this was like before COVID was like really a thing. I told a couple friends about it, and they're like, dude, you better like get your car washed and stuff like that. So later that day, I got my interior washed, and I'm not gonna lie, the dude that washed my interior, I felt kind of bad for him. He gave me like a really weird look when he handed me my keys. I was just like, dude, like, thanks. So I was really paranoid too, but I was so sick that literally I could not smell a thing too. So I thought all the drugs were out of my car. I thought I was chilling, because like I said, I couldn't smell anything, guys. I literally couldn't. I was so sick. My nose was super stuffy. So it was Wednesday and it was just a normal day of school. And then second block came. I was in my environmental science class. I remember this. And we had this little lock in place, like lockdown in place drill, where you have to stay in your classroom, and like if you have to go to the bathroom, office, nurse, something like that, then you have to get like an administrator to go with you. It was like one of those things. And what they do is they'll usually pick a few classes to search. You know, I've gotten searched once, but I remember that class, like, no one had drugs on them. I never carried anything in my book bag. Like I said, I don't do drugs, guys. I really don't. So what happened was, about last 30 minutes of second block, an administrator comes to my room, really chill administrator. He was like, Benjamin Ramsey. I was just like, I looked at my friend. I was like, oh shoot, they caught me. So I got all my stuff. I went out with the administrator. We went outside. You know, he put me with another administrator, super chill administrator. He was like the assistant principal. Shout out to him. And he was making it seem like nothing bad's gonna happen. He's the type of administrator to like try to get you out of trouble. Like, if you're in trouble, he will do whatever it takes to get you out of trouble. Like, he's one of those principals. He's super cool person. He just said, just don't be on your phone. I was like, okay. So I just kind of sat there for like 20 minutes, just shaking. And he was just talking to me. He was just like, oh, you're fine, dude. Like, maybe you might find a little gunpowder in your car. Like, nothing bad's gonna happen. He made it seem like nothing bad was gonna happen. I was like, okay, I think I'm good. You know, they cleaned out all the stuff in my car, so maybe if it might smell a little bit, maybe no one was gonna smell it. So I was like, I'm good. So a few minutes passed, and then I rode in a little golf cart with an administrator. He brought me to my car, and so I was with another administrator. He was like one of the most strict administrators in the school too. God, shout out to him, guys. Literally, I don't want to say his name, but if you guys know exactly what I'm talking about, he's that bald head dude, alright? Like Mr. Clean looking dude. He's one of those dudes, alright? I swear I hate him so much. So he went over the procedures with me. He was like,
okay, we're gonna search your car, we're gonna do all this and that and stuff like that.
At this time, I was a little bit chill. I was just like,
you know what? I don't think they're gonna find anything.
I trusted the car wash itself and stuff like that. Like, it's fine. I still couldn't smell, by the way, guys. So I let him search my car, and the second they got in my car, they were like,
oh, I smell something.
I was just like,
oh, no. Okay. They smell something.
So as they were searching my car, another administrator was searching my bags, my pockets, stuff like that. Like, they found nothing. Like I said, I don't carry drugs on it. I really don't. While they were searching me, I heard the administrator laugh. And I was just like,
why is he laughing?
It's pretty obvious that he found something bad in there. And there it is, guys. He found approximately 0.2 grams of weed. Just 0.2 grams of weed, aka Mary Jane, alright? So guys, I was like,
no way.
I saw it for a split second. It was just like little tiny crumbs. Little tiny crumbs. It was like in the passenger seat, they said too. So they asked me if I did any of that drugs. I said no, because they found it in the passenger seat, so they believed me. I told them like, I do not do drugs. I just told them like my friends do it. But you know, I'm a real person, guys. So I didn't snitch on them. So they sent me to ISS, and this was the first every time I went to ISS, guys. I've never been to ISS in my life, guys. I wasn't like crying or anything. I didn't act like a baby about it. I was just in shock. I was just like,
what just happened?
I was trying to work on my work. Like, the only thing I had in my mind was what just happened. That literally just happened. I got caught. I'm gonna go to jail. I was like, dude, this is serious stuff too. Like, this is illegal drugs I'm talking about. Like, it's completely illegal in South Carolina. Like, Colorado, California, Illinois, those states, like, it's completely legal. But guys, like, South Carolina, they do not decriminalize you too. Like, North Carolina, they do. South Carolina, you get in all the trouble you need. Like, it's sucks. Alright, I hate living in South Carolina for that. So yeah, of course, the administrator that everyone hates caught me with it. So he wanted to get me in all the trouble he can over the littlest amount of drugs. So I was in ISS for about 30-45 minutes. Shout out to the ISS dude. I forgot what his name was, but he was a really, really cool dude. We talked about like life and stuff, and he got my mind off things. Super, super chill dude. So they called me over to the principal's office. First ever time I've ever gotten called to the principal's office in high school. Literally, I don't think I've ever gotten called to the principal's office, middle or high school. Like, elementary school every now and then, but high school, like, never. So I was like,
oh shit.
So I was with the administrator who was the administrator that wanted to get you out of trouble. And so, you know, he talked to me about, you know, like what could happen. And I was in with a resource officer too. Shout out to him, really, really chill dude too. So the administrator was like having a little conversation with him. They made me call my mom, and my mom was just in shock. Like, completely. So was my dad. I was scared for my life, guys. Like, they made me call my parents, guys. I was 18 at the time, too. And I'm in big trouble, dude. Like, it sucked, guys. Like, if a normal cop caught me because I was speeding or something, let's say, then he probably would have just taken away from me. I would have been good. Like, he wouldn't have called my parents on me. I was 18. The unfortunate thing was I was still in high school. So I had to call my parents. So they asked the resource officer if I should get arrested for this. Because, you know, I can get arrested for this. Officer was telling me, dude, you can get arrested for this. And I was like,
yeah, I know.
He was like,
you know this is illegal, right?
I was like,
yeah, I know.
I was scared. Like I said, I wasn't crying. I never did cry about it. Guys, I'm a man, but never am I doing this again. Never. Like, if I get arrested, it's gonna be for, like, trespassing or something. Maybe. It's never gonna be for drugs. Alright, I don't do drugs anymore after this. So what happened was they gave me OSS for, like, a whole entire week so I could come back the next Wednesday. So I went home, and my sister got super mad at me, too. And I was just like, it's not my fault. I'm so innocent. See, guys, I'm laughing now, because this was, like, 6 months ago. And now I can finally, like, talk about this. I mean, I probably could, like, back then, but I didn't really want to. So a few hours passed by, and my mom came home from work, and she was like,
Ben, you and your dad are gonna have to talk about this.
Or something like that. So when my dad was coming home, I literally went straight to the gym just so I could wait a few minutes before he freaking gets on me about this. I will tell you guys one thing. The super chill administrator that told me I had to get, like, suspended and stuff like that, he sounded like he didn't want to get me in trouble. But the thing is, the bald-headed dude, the very strict administrator, was like,
no, get him in all the trouble he needs.
He was basically like that. Alright, that was super off topic. But, so my dad came home, and I came home from the gym, and I told my dad, I was like,
I'm sorry.
He was like,
give me your phone and your keys.
So I gave him my phone and my keys. I was like,
oh shit.
So he gave me my phone and my keys. Then we had a conversation, me and my parents, and he was just like,
alright, so what you gotta do is you gotta write a 2,000 word essay
or something like that, a couple pages long, and you gotta just write about, like, why weed is illegal in South Carolina and stuff like that, and like why it's bad for you. And he literally made me do that. And also, he took away my phone and my keys for a whole week, except for the weekend because I was going to go on a college tour in Florida. So I had my phone and my keys then. For just that weekend, Monday and Tuesday, I had to give him my keys and phone back. And then Wednesday, he gave it to me back. So that happened. I turned in my essay. Guys, like, I'm telling you guys, it sucks. Don't get in this type of trouble. Don't do drugs. Just don't do drugs, kids. So I went to court about a month later. The way the officer was explaining it too, like, literally, it was stupid. I talked to a judge about it and everything. Like I said, the way the officer was talking about it, he was just like,
they found little crumbs of weed in my car.
That's all he pretty much said. I was just like,
dude, like, why am I even here?
So I talked to the judge. So he referred me to the PTI program, pretrial intervention program. I went to the sheriff's office, stuff like that. Got some applications filled out and stuff. Got accepted into the program, and I had to do 30 hours of community service. I had to write two to 3 page essays, and I had to write a law report. I had to do some virtual counseling on like why it's so bad for you. So I started it like May 15th. I ended it August 14th. I also had to take a drug test too. Came out negative. Like, what the heck are you gonna expect? I don't do drugs, guys. I really don't. The community service part was lit. So guys, I did feeding the hungry type community service. Shout out to the lady. She was so sweet. Like, I had to do 30 hours of community service. I only did about 3 hours. And literally, I barely did any work when I was with her doing the community service. No one was there too because of COVID. So I literally did nothing. I just kind of talked to her the whole time. She was so sweet. She really was. Her grandkids were out playing. I told her, you know, I just recently graduated and stuff like that. Because I did community service about a week after I graduated. And she was just like,
you know what? You don't have to come the rest of the week.
I was like,
no way.
And basically what she did, she gave me 3 hours a day, even though I was like there approximately 45 minutes a day. She gave me all the 3 hours for the whole entire week. So I had 15 hours by the end of that week. And I literally did like 45 minutes of community service that week. And then after that, I came Monday and Tuesday of that next week. And that was it. Like, I did about 3 hours community service, about 45 minutes a day, sometimes an hour. Literally, we did nothing pretty much. I was just kind of on my phone the whole time, talked to her too. Literally, it was so chill. Shout out to the lady. Oh my goodness, guys. I got really lucky. And you know, I procrastinate a lot, so I did the rest of the stuff. Like, I did the law report. I did the two to 3 page essays of like why marijuana is bad for you, why all these types of drugs are bad for you and stuff like that, why not to do them. And I also did virtual counseling too, why it's bad for you. They gave me like examples of people that did it and their life was completely ruined because they did all the time, all these other type drugs. And then I took tests at the end of the units and stuff like that. And it was decently easy, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, I got through that. And then just like a week before it was supposed to be due, you have to show that you're employed or a student somewhere. So I was kind of screwed at this point. So I was just like, you know what? I got in trouble back in February, so maybe they might accept my student ID for 2019, 2020. So I showed them that and they accepted it. I did the essays. I wrote out a law report on just how much trouble you can get in if they find up to this much on you. So the reward for the PTI program is that my record got expunged. I spent about $800 to $1,000 just on the PTI program, guys. It was awful, but guess what, guys? It is off my record right now. So if YouTube like doesn't work, let's say, I can get a good job. I don't have to worry about people saying, oh, you would be a perfect fit for this, but you got caught with these drugs. So like the only 2 things I have on my record right now are me speeding 10 miles per hour or less on my record. So guys, I am so thankful right now about that. So guys, I highly recommend you guys do not do drugs. And by the way, guys, if you guys want to support me, go down in the description below to my Patreon. I'll explain in another video about my Patreon. Support the dream, you know what I'm saying? I upload exclusive content that you guys will never ever see on YouTube. Like, I have firework videos on there. I have the video that YouTube removed, the full video. So yeah, guys, make sure to check that out. Link in the description below. And if you guys feel bad for me, like the video and comment down below like what your thoughts about this are. Like, do you think I really should have gotten into that much trouble? Personally, I don't think I should have, but it is what it is.
It is what it is.
Alright, so yeah, subscribe to my channel if you're new because you know what I'm saying. Like, I mean, I don't usually make storytime videos, but I make big banger vlogs, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, guys, make sure to check that out and make sure to share this video because if you ain't sharing, you're a Karen. So guys, that has been the video. So goodbye, guys. See you later.